it's looking much better today on this bigger field. It's much easier to plow here. There weren't so many bushes here either, so the roots aren't really a problem. Even back on the west side along the forest over there, I thought it would be bad, but it wasn't. So it's working out fine. But the amount of gophers on these fields, it's extreme. Plowing an old field like this, it's kind of a necessity, because the grass roots, they've been growing for so long, it's going really deep. So you've got a thick carpet of old roots and whatever bullshit has been growing, and so it's kind of a necessity. It wouldn't work to just try to work the soil with some kind of a harrow or something. That wouldn't really work. The reason I'm plowing so deep, I kind of want loose soil to come up on top, and the topsoil layer here is quite thick, so it's not like I'm turning up dead soil. But even if there is some amounts of dead soil coming up, that's not really a problem. It will turn into topsoil. So the way I finish up the corners is I plow the field lengthwise until I have basically the tractor length left, and then I start with the headlands and I plow that all the way out to the edge. In this case, it's a ditch there, and then I plow the rest of the field lengthwise. In any field, it's hard to get into the corners with the harrows and other equipment that you use for these things. It's hard to get into the corners and make a nice seed bed there. So it doesn't really matter so much. You can't really fill up the end furrow with anything. You can't really, you can't prepare the soil there. As you can see, the soil type, it's basically silt. It's silt and sand, sedimentation from a riverbed. So it's very easy to plow, and it's very easy to do whatever. It's a perfect soil for farming, and that also means that it doesn't take so much fuel to plow this. It's the plow goes through this type of soil very easily. So you don't really get the cost benefit of not plowing, like a no-till system. You don't get that as much in this type of soil, because you don't have those massive running costs of plowing like in clay. So basically, without the economic part of no-till, then you're down to using chemicals for controlling weeds and stuff, and I don't use any chemicals at all. So I kind of have to plow. I have to do the old conventional tilling system, because that's the most efficient way of controlling weeds if you don't use chemicals. So I don't grow organic crops because I use synthetic fertilizer, but that's the only reason. All the other rules when it comes to organic, I meet those requirements. we're just gonna finish up this last part here, going across to the other side. That was quite some work, especially along that edge over there. So many roots. I think some of them were from the underworld, but most of the field looks kind of nice. It wasn't so dramatic. You see there's grass there. The tills don't connect properly, but that's just life. I wonder what this is sticking out of the ground here, right there. Surprise from the underworld. So I've plowed both of the fields now. It was a lot more work than I thought. I have to watch the traffic. Yeah, no traffic, no surprise. But yeah, that was it. I'm gonna go home and, I don't know, fry a fish or eat a burger. No, I'm gonna eat a carrot. Carrot and noodles. That's it. There's no more to see here.